Netflix will not be getting future Star Wars or Marvel films, as Disney will begin its own streaming service in late 2019.
Woo! More subscriptions for me to buy! Woo!
So tell me why you're not happy about this.
So I already have a Hulu Live, so I can watch live TV, because I'm too cheap to buy cable. I already have Netflix to watch every other thing that's not on Hulu. I have Amazon Prime to watch everything that's not on those too. I'm paying more for all these stupid subscription services, and I wonder if I just had cable. I'm mad.
You know what's awesome is I made that point like 2 weeks ago, and Jesse was like, "Oh no, that's not right. It's still going to be cheaper."
Well, I mean, here's the current.
It's not going to be cheaper. It's going to be. This is not going to be. It's going to be like a $20 service.
It depends on what you buy. I mean, here's the thing. Like, you go back 15 years, like when we were in high school and college, this is what we wanted. We wanted the cable companies to stop bundling bullshit together and selling it to us. We wanted just the stuff we wanted to buy. Well, then we got spoiled with Netflix, and now everybody else sees the money that Netflix has. So, like 10 years ago, we were literally asking people to only give us the stuff we wanted to watch. Now they're giving it to us that way, and now we're all pissed off because we've been so lucky with Netflix and Hulu. It's only a matter of time before they'd figure out how to, like, screw us all again.
It's just annoying.
How many users? Okay, so there's this thing on the.
Now, I say that bitching and moaning, and I still bootleg my college roommate's Netflix, so, I mean, I guess...
Well, moment of honesty.
I guess I can't, like, complain too much, but...
Well, here's my thing. I read a story, I should have pulled it up earlier before the show, but something like 14 million users is what Disney needs to break even on having its own streaming service.
You know they'll get that.
I don't...
14 million?
I'm not getting...
Worldwide?
I mean, like, I think it would be slow to grow. I just don't know. There's not enough on Disney that makes me want it that bad.
But you think about it. If you have a Disney streaming service and you take everything from the Disney Channel, the Hannah Montanas, the High School Musical...
You're like 10 years out of date.
But you take all of that stuff. You take the Disney XD, you take all of the movies that are the animated. I mean, they have a huge catalog with all of their media, and they also own properties like ESPN. So you throw like sports highlights on there. You could easily make this thing just ginormous.
No one's really gone that direction.
Wonderful
if they would lump
World
sports on there.
You can have sports. You can have Wonderful World of Disney. You can have all of the shows like Once Upon a Time. I mean, there's so much.
You put CNN and like ABC on that too, aren't they?
I don't know. I was under the impression this would just be like the movies and animated stuff.
And it could be that, but you can see how their properties are so huge that all it takes for them is to throw just something at it, and then bam, it explodes.
I think what's going to happen, and we talked about this a few weeks earlier on the podcast, is that I think what they're going to do is in 2019 we're going to get a live-action Star Wars series. That's going to be a Netflix caliber series, but it's going to be on their streaming, and it's only going to be available on the streaming product. So you have to subscribe to get the episodes. I think that's what's going to happen. Because what else is there to entice you?
Clone War episodes that they didn't release.
That's not going to happen because those episodes aren't even fully animated. But I really think that's going to be the pool. It's for Star Wars fans. It's going to be, hey, you subscribe and you're going to have access to this live action series. I think parents are going to get it, and I think about it more. You're probably right. They're probably going to get that subscriber count, but that's just to break even.
They'll hit it.
That's crazy because it's Disney and they own so much.
So Pixar, Lucas, Marvel, Disney Music, Disney Theater, Disney Studios. Oh God,
it's a lot.
They own a shit ton of properties, and this is really the best move that they can do.
You know what?
I get it. I said this before with the Disney or the convention for the Star Wars con or whatever.
Yeah, D23. Yeah.
I said I get it. But I hate it. I don't have to like it. I get it, but I don't have to like it.
It would have been better if they could have just bought Netflix, but they weren't able to. And so here's the next best thing. We'll do it ourselves.
They own a Hulu?
And Disney's big enough to do it.
They have 30% partnership with Hulu.
See, I see this hurting.
So why go do your own thing? Why not just retrofit Hulu to meet your demands?
They only own 30% of it. But.
See, I could see this really hurting Netflix. Because if you take all the Disney stuff off Netflix, they're already losing all the BBC stuff to their BritBox channel. I could see them taking all the CW shows that they have and putting that on the new DC platform that they're creating with this new Titan show. So, I mean, Netflix right now is really riding on this new content that they're pumping
Oh, it's
out.
all their original content has to like be at par or
So, I mean,
better.
they
Right.
take all their ABC content too. I mean, they could take all the ABC stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking is NCIS, that's
That's
CBS. Yeah, but I mean, all the ABC shows.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Make it stop.
Well, if you don't like it, or maybe you do like it, be sure you let us know in the comments below, or hit us up on Twitter.